So here, actually, we just introduced a bit about Trina Solar in Indonesia. Currently, we are the global and also the local market leader for Bloomberg PV module, and for the bankability, we are in 6 years in a row, 100% bankable brand. Also in PV tech, we are 7 top performer PV module reliability, as well as in the PV tech. Later, I will introduce in detail about the bankability. Also, we have the local team since 2018. Until now, we also have to have local sales representative. And for this photo, you can see it's our exhibition in March in Jakarta. And also, we already have the solar farm as well as a CNI project reference in Indonesia. So here, this is our milestone for Trina Solar. We was founded in 1997, so this year is our 25th year. Also in 2006, we publicly listed on New York. And in 2014, we became world's largest PV module supplier. And in 2015, we started our storage business and as well as our Thailand factory. And in 2016, we started our Vietnam factory. And also in 2018, besides the solar panel business, we expanded our business scope to the tracker system. We acquired a Spanish tracker company, Neckley. So now we are also the tracker supplier. Now we are also trying to promote the tracker business in Indonesia for large-scale solar. In 2020, we re-IPO in China and launched our 600 watt plus panel. For now, this panel, we already have SNI. It's also the main product we are selling in Indonesia now. And last year, our module capacity reached 50 gigawatt, and around more than 40 gigawatt is our 210 technology. And this year, we already reached the 100 gigawatt shipment. Here, this is our globalization offices. For Asia Pacific, our HQ is in Singapore. So besides our sales team in Indonesia, all the technical support, after sales support, marketing team, legal team, all will be supported by our Singapore team. And for panel, we shipped more than 100 gigawatt. As a developer, we already COD more than 5.5 gigawatt, and we ship the panel to more than 100 countries, as above you can see. Total employee around 17,000. So this year is also the milestone for Trina Solar. It's our 25th anniversary, and the panel shipment more than 100 gigawatt. Besides the shipment and also the ranking, of course, the financial stability is quite important, especially during the panel manufacture. So this is our last year's financial key indicates. So you can see our operation income increased around 51%, so reaching around $6.7 billion US. And also for the total assets, we also increased around 40%, reaching around $10 billion US. And the module shipment for last year around 25 gigawatt also increased more than 50%. This is our business scope. Majority people know Trina Solar is here, this part. Of course, this currently is also our main product, main business, which around 70% sales revenue from the solar panel manufacturing. Besides the panel, now as a manufacturer, we also manufacture the tracker, and also as a service provider, we also provide the utility as a utility developer as well as a distributor PV system. For smart energy, we did the storage system. Majority we focus on Europe market as well as the IoT. So these are the bankability we would like to share with you guys. For the last year, the bankability, Trina is one of the 100% bankable brand. Also for the PV tech, Trina is also the AAA branding. Here is besides the bankability issue, of course, most customer will mainly pay attention to the reliability of the quality. So this is the latest PVEL, the result. You can see Trina is also the brand for from 2014 until 2022. Trina are all the top performers. Here, this is our technology for our module business. For now, what we are selling to Indonesia is 210 P-type module technology, and also now we will plan to sell the N-type for the TOPCon as well as HJT. So these are all our panel with SNI certificate ranging from 450, 550, 600 watt, and also up to 660 watt. Currently, majority customers are quite interested in these two parts for the 600 watt plus to reduce the BOS. So here is our production capacity for panel. End of this year, we will reach 65 gigawatt, which are in these 6 cities, like in China, Suzhou, Yancheng, Changzhou, Yiwu, and 2 overseas factories in Thailand and Vietnam. For our solar cell, we will also reach 50 gigawatt. So these are all the panel history from 2009 until 2022. So you can see from last 10 years, actually the panel is only 290 and also only until 450. And like for us, we already phased out this 166 technology. So majority we will focus on 210 technology. So these are the Trina what we are selling. Mainly is this part from 550 until 670. So you can see these 2 years, actually the panel manufacture our wattage increment is quite huge. Every year we can increase 50 to 100 wattage to adapt to lower and lower PPA rate. So here, this is why we say Trina, we focus on 210 technology. The 210 actually, which means is a wafer or solar cell dimension. Is we use 210, the bigger cell or bigger wafer technology, together with non-destructive cutting, and also the MBB, multiple bus bar technology. We use 12 bus bars, and as well as we make sure the gap between solar cells can shrink to 0.5 mm to increase the module efficiency. So here, this is our 550 watt, majority now using for the small CNI or bigger CNI project in Indonesia. So you can see the dimension is around, this is a dimension comparison. For this one, we will phase out the 166. So this is 182 technology, and for Trina, it's always is here. So we are slightly longer, but shorter than the 182. So overall, actually similar for the module efficiency. The main difference is here, the VOC. So this is Trina's. So our VOC can lower to lower than 38. This is 182. So VOC is around 50. So the main difference on the VOC can lead to the different module quantities in one string. So from here you can see using Trina technology, actually one string we can connect around the 35 piece panel if you're using the 1500 voltage, and also 182 can connect the 27 piece. So you can see the string power for us can increase around the 32%. So the increasement on the string power can lead to the lower BOS. So from here, you can see, because you can have less string quantities, so you can save your module quantity, DC cable, tracker, or if you're using the fixed structure, so you can save your pilings and the trackers. So it will help you to save around 1 cent per watt. Of course, it also depends on whether it's CNI project or the utility project in different countries, also depending on the labor cost in different countries. It's our another model 600 watt for the bigger CNI project, which already get the SNI certificate for both monofacial and the bifacial panel. The same here, the dimension it's much shorter. So you can see from 2.25, we shorten it to 2.1. But it's wider from 1.1. We make it wider from 1.3. So here the same, still is a difference, is still on the VOC. So if you compare with 600 watts, so there's two panel for 182, 540, or as well as 585 or 590. So here's the main difference is still here, the VOC part. So you can see for us, our VOC is much lower than 49.5 or 33.2. Different VOC still lead to the your module quantity in one string. So here for us, we can connect around the 32 piece. But if the VOC is 53, so you can only connect the 22 piece. So the module high power is around the 37%. So here it's the same. So you can have the different string quantities. So you need to use different quantity of the founding pilings, rack, cable. So here, this is a difference. So you can see still the combiner box, mounting structure, and the installation cost. But this is for the bigger solar farm. Also, we have the 670 watt panel, the same, because the low VOC. So one string, you still can connect the 28 piece, even is higher than 540. So the string quantities, you still can reduce the string quantities. So here, this is also 100 megawatt. It's around AC/DC ratio is around 1.2 by using the fixed title. So you can see the BOS can save around 1 cent, and also you can save around 1.2% LCOE. Here is also our tracker business. Most people will think maybe Southeast Asia market not really suitable for the tracker. But actually it's different because current tracker, the pricing is not like a higher like previous years. So now because the panel price also increased just these few years. So actually the lower price of the tracker can really help you to reduce your LCOE. So these are our some project reference in Indonesia. Like here is around 42 megawatt ground project using, at that time we call double glass panel, at that time still poly. So, and also another 7 megawatt and another 7 megawatt. Here are some project reference for the CNI project. Because the project is quite old, like 2017 or 2018, but majority are small capacity CNI. But I think last year or this year, it's also quite interesting that now Indonesia majority doing the megawatt scale CNI rooftop project. So that's why we also mainly promoted the 550 to 660 watt panel for the bigger CNI project. These are also some small project long time ago. Okay, thank you. If you have any question, you may just leave.